Hello and welcome to my show, Bottom Line. I'm Prabhu Chawla. Today we are going to discuss Kerala election. Who else is more important in Kerala election these days? Sachin Pilot, the firebrand young leader from Rajasthan who is the campaign in charge in Kerala leading from the front. Let us welcome him and discuss with him the possibility of whether UDF will be able to defeat LDF or not. Here is Mr. Sachin. Welcome. Sachin Pilot. Sachin, welcome to my bottom line show for the New Indian Express newspaper, which you must be reading every day there in Kerala. How are you feeling there? Because it seems that the way you are campaigning, everybody thinks that you are the chief minister's candidate, not the local people.
Not at all. In fact, we don't have a CM candidate. The idea is to give people a better alternative, Prabhuji. And I think we have worked tirelessly, the entire UDF coalition, our team, and I'm absolutely confident that we'll secure a very heavy mandate from the people of Kerala. And not just to change the government, but also to change the way things are run, the governance, the young people, the aspirations. So we have a very clear roadmap. And I think on 9th of April, people will go out and vote overwhelmingly in favor of the Congress and UDF.
But you have been campaigning very vigorously there. I saw you in Assam the other day. You are back in Kerala now. But I want to ask you one question. Why are you so confident that you are winning? Because last time you could not beat in incumbency at that time. Because normally in Kerala, people have been changing governments every 5 years. But last time Congress failed miserably to replace CPM government. Are you sure that this time you are also going to do that?
No, I think last time there was COVID and other issues that came up, and perhaps people were not able to, take a liking to our campaign. But this time, I think our choice of selection of candidates is a very good mix. We have a host of leaders who are capable, who have the depth and capacity to lead the state. And the panchayat elections, the local body elections a few months ago, were a clear indication that the UDF will sweep the polls. And don't forget, Lok Sabha elections, out of 20 seats, we got 18 seats. So people are supporting the UDF. Last election was one, outlier election. But this time, we hope to get the state back on its tracks.
But even 2019, you also got a majority of the Congress, Lok Sabha seats at that time as well. But you were defeated in 2021. So that cannot be connected. Okay.
No. There's been a five-year term, UDF LDF last 45 years. Except last time, in 21, was the only time where the government change didn't happen. But I think we worked on the ground, and without sounding immodest, I think the people have made up their mind to make this election an election of change.
Yes, Sachin, I'm asking you one fundamental question is that in the Kerala, for example, you are fighting there. What makes you so confident? I'm asking the basic question. You have not been able to pitch an alternative agenda so far. It is not clear at the moment because the voters are confused in terms of first your leadership, because within your leadership, that question I tackle later on. But what unique alternative agenda you are offering to the elected there?
The agenda is very clear. The last 10 years, the chief minister has been protecting people who are involved in corruption. The Sabarimala gold was stolen, and people who are involved in that have been let out of jail. The young people below the age of 30, the unemployment rate today in Kerala is 29%. It's more than the national average. And 93% of all that the Kerala government borrows goes into servicing old debt. So the fiscal mismanagement, the corruption, the loot, the nepotism, people around the chief minister, associates of his, have been protected by the government. So we want a clear government which has governance as its priority, young people, job growth, investment, capital formation. All that is missing in Kerala. Kerala has one of the best literacy rates, and it has young people who are talented, who go abroad and make a name for themselves. But they are leaving this country and state not because of better opportunity, but because there is no opportunity here. And 10 years is a long time to be given to a chief minister to have performed and delivered. Unfortunately, I think that's not happening.
If you go by the natural indicators, some of the indicators in terms of economic growth, investment coming back, foreign exchange coming back, it is doing much better, not as much as it should have been doing in the past, but they are doing much better. But coming back to the basic question, you're talking corruption, you're talking about everything else. But at the same time, you're attacking him more for his connection with the BJP. You're calling him, he's the best PM, for PM, he's the best CM. So you're attacking BJP indirectly, rather attacking him, because obviously you know that attacking CPM government is not the only thing you can win election for.
No. Look at the core philosophy of the left parties. They have been anti the US economic policies. When Manmohan Singh was prime minister, the left parties withdrew support on the Indo-US nuclear deal. And today, when same Donald Trump is imposing an agricultural policy and a deal that is not suitable to our farmers, they keep it quiet. The left parties were known to take a stand against economic policy, foreign policy, but they're not saying a word against Mr. Modi or Donald Trump. This is a huge departure from what the left party stood for. And I think the BJP has no stakes in Canada. They're merely playing a spoiler game. And it suits the left parties to take BJP support to stop the Congress. Don't forget, Prabhuji, both the BJP and LDF have a common rival in the Congress. So they're using each other to stop Congress's chances.
There is some contradiction in your hypothesis because when Manmohan Singh was there, Prime Minister, you were all for liberalization. What is happening today? It is because the liberalization policy adopted by Narasimha Rao, followed by Manmohan Singh later on. If CPM
the support was withdrawn because of the Indo-US nuclear, and they will do this.
No,
I'm saying that was making India a nuclear weapon state. Left parties opposed it. Today, when Donald Trump says to India, you cannot buy Russian oil, the left parties are keeping quiet.
Donald Trump an issue in election. Do you think that?
Kerala people know everything about everything. No. So I feel it is a big issue. India's economic policy, of course, it is an issue. It's not like other states. People of Kerala are very well informed. In fact, I get questioned what my party stand on the issue of Iran, on US, and Russia, and China. So you can't. The left party is really, and more importantly, the left parties today, the Politburo is supposed to be the head of the Communist Party. Today, who's the high command? Is Pinarayi Vijayan the high command or the Politburo high command? Because West is the BJP Communist Party has finished in Bengal, in Tripura. Only Kerala they've left. So entire power is centralized, and his face is the only face in Kerala. If you see the billboards and the hoardings in Kerala, there is no left party, there is no left leader, no left, only one face, and 7 to 10,000 hoardings across Kerala.
But
so it shows that he's trying to over-centralize the power.
They're following the formula adopted by BJP. And the Congress Party put up only Rahul Gandhi, put up only Modi. They're following your formula, yeah?
You and I both know this is a template of Mr. Modi. He's the only face. In Congress Party, we have Kharge ji, Sonia ji, Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka. All of us are there together. But the CM and PM have a common template of one-man show that people of Kerala are not accepting anymore.
Because the Gandhi Parivar have adopted Kerala because they felt this is the same place where they can win safely without any problem. First, Rahul Gandhi got elected from there, then he went back to his own constituency, then Priyanka has come back to there. So Gandhi feels that it's a safe haven for the Congress Party. But I'm coming back to the question is that Congress Party doesn't have a credible...
Can I just interrupt you 1 second? Hey, 1 second. Take a second. You are an old journalist.
Yes.
Indira Gandhi won election from UP, from Chikmagalur. Rahul Gandhi has won from Raebareli. Priyanka Gandhi has won from this way. So you're a national party. If our leaders are being asked to go and contest from Karnataka or UP or Kerala, I think it shows to know that we have a lot of strength. And believe me, Rahul Gandhi is MP from Kerala. He's gone back and won Raebareli from Uttar Pradesh. So it's wrong to say that we find only one state. Depending on our political landscape, we take a decision. Whatever party wants, our leaders do.
Okay, I buy your line. Even Narasimha Rao went to Medak and everywhere else. He got contested two constituencies, if you remember that. I agree that point on you because even Modi, you can say from Gujarat, he went to Varanasi because that's a national leader. But coming back, you don't have a problem with you is that you don't have a face there. As against Pinarayi, who's all over the place, you pointed out, these posters are there. There's only one face throughout Kerala. It's Pinarayi Vijayan. Nobody else is there. They're projecting Pinarayi because he's the senior most, and like CPM also becoming by one.
We have more than half a dozen people in Kerala who have the experience, the knowledge, the capacity, and the administrative skills to run a state. We're not fighting for a position in government. We're fighting to change the system of governance. Once we get the mandate, we'll sit down, and within a day, we'll decide who will get what job. It's not important for our leaders to fight for a place and to be, the face or to be shown somewhere. We want to change the life of people of Kerala, and that's what our objective is. Chunav ke baad dekh lijiye, within a day, we'll take a decision and collectively lead the government, whoever gets to do the job.
Within a day, are you saying that you're fighting for changing the system, government, not the changing the position? Somebody will become the chief minister. But there are your leaders in your own party who are conducting opinion poll, projecting themselves as chief minister, who is the most popular. And ultimately, you can see, I'm referring to Shashi Tharoor particularly. He's not doing himself, maybe somebody else is doing. But their opinion poll is being conducted periodically, projecting him as the most popular chief minister candidate from the Congress party. And he's having an own way of campaigning. He's not part of
If tomorrow your newspaper conducts a survey, can I control it? if your channel runs a survey, which is fine, it's your job to do. But from the party's official stand, none of the MPs are contesting, and not just one person. Everyone is campaigned with their heart and soul. It is not about winning one seat or becoming minister or chief minister. Every person in the state and all of us from outside state have fought as a unit, as a family for the people of Kerala. We want to really make a change here. I don't think any of your efforts to try and say one is better, one is worse is going to work. Collectively, we decided we'll take a call post elections, and that's a decision the MLAs, the leadership, and the political people in the state will take. It won't take more than a day. But right now, projection is not important. Right now, winning the election.
Yeah, Sachin, you're conveniently changing the goalpost, because earlier you had very powerful stalwart leaders like Karnakaran, Noman Chatti, before that A.K. Anthony. There are powerful Congress leaders who could win elections for the party as well as for themselves. Who is the leader as compared to them now? There's nobody, because you are saying there are five, six people. Ramesh Chanithala was there, once upon some former minister of the Congress party. There is nowhere in the picture at all. You're saying 5, 6 valley. Which one is the most suitable?
Today is the
The
last
party across the state. Karna Nadi was
kindly
a
allow us to focus on winning the election. All the leaders, late Karnakaran ji, Antony ji were CMs many times. They're stalwarts of the state. And in time, we'll get more people like that. But today, we are not going to get dragged into the controversy of who will get what job. Today, the entire party is united. From Kharge ji onwards, everyone is set. We take a decision once. And even when Karnakaran ji and Antony ji were made chief ministers, they were made after the election was won. So please, there's a procedure in our party, and there's set pattern is followed in every state. There's nothing new. There's nothing new that we're doing. It happens in every state. It happens all the time, and that's the way it is there for decades.
Sachin, as you said, I have been covering the election. I covered the first election in 1981, 82, when the election, I have been covering it. They're all in face of the Congress party, which was known as the chief minister candidate. Don't tell me that there were no projected. It was indirectly projection.
They were
formally elected about that.
They have never. If you're a sitting chief minister, then obviously you go into elections with that face. But when the opposition, we fight as a united team, and there's no declaration of any chief minister before elections are passed. Post-election result, then we take a call.
No, but question is, I'm asking because you don't have a leader who can pull the entire party state-wise together.
That is your view.
Don't you accept that?
You are in your own right. You can have your view. I don't agree with you. We have multiple leaders who can pull their weight across the state. And once we get the mandate, one of them will become chief minister and deliver more than what you can imagine for the state of Kerala. So right now, we are not going to get into, no matter how hard you try, Prabhuji, we're not going to get into हम नाम नहीं करेंगे, चुनाव के बाद ही करेंगे.
So much infighting, which read in the newspaper. I have spoken to some of the leaders also. There seems to be infighting, which
Tell
is.
No, hang on. You said something. Now you give me a quotation. Which leader has said something? Give me one instance.
People are talking about even Venugopal and everybody else versus Venugopal versus Ramesh Chanithala, Venugopal versus Satish. Your Congress leader.
मुझे किसी एक नेता का स्टेटमेंट दिखा दीजिए मेरे को आप क्या बोल रहे हैं? Statement of anybody has said anything.
I hope you're like a son that I can talk to you and your father.
You should have
how I come to know, it. There are very senior Congress people who confide in me even now. You have to admit that.
If you show me one statement.
No statement. I'm talking about
on record.
People talking
any leader
personally.
I will accept.
They come out with the thing that they are not happy with the kind of things being done by. This is the perception they've got. They may be wrong.
How do you say that? You are saying it. I don't accept it. आप मुझे दिखा दीजिए किसने बोला है. अब rumors चलते रहते हैं. People are saying PM is fighting with Yogi and so on fighting so and so. उसका तो there is no end to it, na. There's no evidence to it. I mean, it's all perceptions.
You have been fighting within, because of this infighting. Most of the Congress people are leaving also. Now they're not at that scale with Kerala. It has not happened. But in Assam, for example, you left your former president also, he left there. Because the infighting, the long kind of people are giving projection in the party, not for the grassroots who have come up. Therefore, they're leaving. And you leave that subject over. What I'm going back to is that, do you think BJP will not be able to defeat you by becoming a spoiler, or you want to come a spoiler? They want to come back to power. They are saying that we are coming back to power. We are coming to power, basically.
Who's coming to power? The BJP?
Yeah.
They have 0 MLAs in the assembly today.
From 0 to like Odisha, what happened? They came back because nobody respected them.
Good luck to them. I can just tell you they'll be very lucky if they get to open an account. Even that may not be possible this time. Without sounding immodest.
They got about 20% votes.
I'm saying how many MLAs does BJP have in the current assembly of Kerala?
No, what you are still sure, you are sure that they will not be open an account.
I'm saying they have 0 MLAs today. It is quite likely they'll remain at 0 this time. That's what I'm saying.
Why
तो
are you saying that?
voters will decide what will happen.
Why are you saying on what
They are
basis? Because if they got 20% vote, because your vote share came down and they got the share up. Basically, Congress votes were shifted mostly to them.
Okay, Prabhu, I'll ask you one again. How many MLAs does BJP have in Kerala? 0. How many MPs?
Zero.
1.
One.
And you are
Yes.
saying they'll form the government. That is the.
This is what they claim. I'm not saying at all anything. I'm just saying.
आपने बोला.
I'm
BJP
saying this is what they are claiming.
BJP had said they're getting 400 par. आ गया 400 par.
तो यहाँ 20 पार करेंगे.
अरे भाई, they can say whatever they want. I can talk about my party. And my party, with all humility, I can tell you, is going to form the government with the UDF. And no matter what the rhetoric and the propaganda and rumor mongering is, they all united. We're fighting to win. We shall win. And win not to become CM or ministers. Win to be able to serve the people of Kerala. That's our objective.
Coming to how many seats do you think you will be able to win? 100?
We'll get a comfortable majority.
Government means you get majority means you will get 80 plus.
I'm saying I don't know how can I predict. I'm just saying that we are confident of winning. We'll get a comfortable majority, more than what people expect, and we have the support of the people. That's my assessment.
But what is I just want to one like when Rajiv Gandhi came back and Mrs. Gandhi came back, they had a slogan: "Elect a government that works." In that election, Kerala election, do you have a slogan which is impactful, which is getting traction from the people?
One slogan. We have 5 guarantees that Rahul Gandhi has given to the people of Kerala, and we have a manifesto. Our 5 guarantees, they call the Indira guarantees. They're working on the ground, and a manifesto is being accepted by people across the state. So, Baki to, I'm sure BJP is trying, CPM is trying. They can do whatever they want, but the force of the people, the affection of the people is with the Congress party.
Who will be the chief minister again? Who will among the 5-6 you are naming? Who are the 5-6 people, by the way? Just name them at least.
See, I'll tell you, once we get a overwhelming majority, we'll sit down and I will request the party to inform you, the first person to inform you once we take a decision after election.
No, you just told me earlier. You told me earlier, Sachin, that there were 5-6 people who are likely to be their powerful people.
We have more than I said we have more than at least half a dozen people who have the capacity and the experience to be running a state. Now, who that will be, the MLA party will decide. It is not my job to decide.
Only an MLA will become the chief minister. That is pakka. But I am asking, who are these more than half a dozen? Give me the name that is. So that we start working on them now. As a journalist, you start working on them now.
No, you start working on other things. For the record, Prabhuji, once elections are conducted, our MLAs will sit and the high command in the party and the AICC will take a call who will become chief minister. That could be anybody that the party wants.
But are you saying that only an MLA will become a chief minister?
Did I say that to you?
Sorry?
You're putting words in my mouth.
No, I'm not. I'm asking question. I'm not. I'm asking.
I said anybody who the party wants can become. I'm saying to you,
it can be non-MLA also, na? It will be non-MLA or not?
It certainly won't. It certainly won't be a journalist. It has to be a politician person. MLA,
MLA. I don't know which journalist you are trying to woo. I don't understand whether there won't be a journalist anyway. But I'm just asking that you are not sure whether MLA will become or outside will become or not.
It is not my job to decide. Prabhuji, my job is not to decide who lead. My job is to work as an observer in the party and campaign for the party. AICC, the MLAs, perhaps we might even consult you as to who should become, then take a decision. Okay, thank you, Sachin. I hope all that Congress party together can bring the red flag down or not. Only 9th we'll know next month, 4th of May. Thank you, Sachin, for joining me on the bottom line. Thank you very much. Thank you.